Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Rick dropping in. I hope everybody is having an unbelievable start to your day. Hope that you are having an unbelievable week. It is Thankful Thursday. And I really want to send a message home as we're ending 2022. Some have had unbelievably awesome experiences. Some of us, it has been a little bit tougher than it has been in previous years or than most people have experienced. And I want to talk to you about the importance of gratitude and thankfulness, but I want to talk to you about it in the scope of how we process the dark moments, the pain, the things that don't make us feel well, and how we process that is going to have a massive impact on our ability to move forward. Look, real briefly, it's the end of the year, one final last special offer that really coincides with what we're talking about here, what we talk about in these themed episodes on a regular basis. And that's progression, that's growth, that's healing, that's advancing towards your vision, your dream, your goal. And what I'm doing this year is absolutely off the chain to end the year. I always try to do it with something special. I love working with people one-on-one. I'm limited in how many people I can work with in a given year one-on-one because it's obviously time intensive and it requires me to be present. And there's only so much time in a day. But I love doing it. It's where I get my greatest impact because it's one-on-one. But it does require limits. So there's not that many that I'm going to do this year, but the ones I'm going to do, I'm going to give everything I've got. And we're going to have awesome success. Here's the offer. Look in the description box right now until the end of the year or to the first 10 people take advantage of it. And you'll know if 10 people have already ordered because you won't be able to access the link. So if you can access the link, you're in the qualified category. If you purchase a bronze package, which is a 12-week package to work with me, I'm going to give you a free upgrade to a platinum package. Not done yet. I am going to gift you another platinum package. Now, here's where it gets real sweet. I am going to allow you to either gift that to someone or you can hold it, stick it in your pocket. And when you complete the first session, you have two options. You can use it then to continue, or you can cash it in and get a 50% refund on the initial purchase. So my platinum packages are $13,995. My bronze packages are $29.97. For $29.97, you're going to get two $13,995 packages. One you're going to use, the other one you can give away, or you can hold to the end of the first one and use it or cash it in. You have to complete the first session before you can cash it in, but you can immediately give it to someone else. I'm going to talk about it again at the end of the session. But again, this is only good until 10 people take advantage of it or until the clock strikes midnight on New Year's. So the last day is December 31st. So take advantage of it. It's an awesome opportunity to get to work with me for a year. Now, Thankful Thursday. Thankful Thursday. Oh, we're already on there. Okay. I'm real big on gratitude because gratitude sets a state. Gratitude puts you in a certain frame of mind. You cannot be thankful and unhappy. You cannot be thankful and angry. Putting yourself in a state of gratitude immediately rescues you from those lower frequencies, those lower vibrations, those darkness, those darkened moments. It requires training and practice, but you can develop the skill set to literally will yourself to be in at place. Now, you're going to have places where it hurts. You're going to have places where you go through it. That's what I want to talk to you about. You're not going to escape pain. You've heard me say this, I don't know how many times. Pain is inevitable. but suffering is a choice. And people say, okay, what's the difference between pain and suffering? Pain is this experience you're going to feel anytime something isn't right. You can experience pain and loss. You can experience pain when somebody mishandles you, mistreats you. You can experience pain in the frustration of not being able to advance and achieve things that you want to achieve. You can experience pain in so many different ways. Now, here's the thing, and this is why it's so important right now. Holding on to the pain is what leads to suffering. When you start to identify with the pain, when you refuse to release the pain, when the pain becomes how you identify yourself, how you identify your life. I'm the person that this happened to. I'm the person that did this. I went through this. I'm going through this. This happened to me. Now, I'm not saying go through life in denial and saying nothing's wrong, nothing's. What I'm saying is gain an understanding of what you're experiencing, learn how to process it, learn how to release it, because when you carry the pain, you immerse yourself in suffering. Again, suffering is by choice. Pain is inevitable. You're going to experience pain. You're going to experience loss. You're going to lose loved ones. People are going to forsake you. People are going to betray you. People are going to do things. Certain situations that are out of your control are going to happen. And then sometimes you're just going to do some things and not get the results you want, and it's going to hurt. That's inevitable. Suffering is a choice that's related to not releasing the pain. I don't want you taking painful moments that you experienced in 2022 or before into 2023. It doesn't mean pretending it never happened. What it means is holding on to it doesn't change it. Holding on to it is not going to ever make it not have happened. So if I cannot ever change the fact that it happens, I'm done with it. Now, what I need to do is I need to look forward. Now, here's the beauty about God giving us the ability to see forward. It's called an imagination. I can create an idea of where I'm going. I can create an idea of what I want. This is what visionetics is all about. This is what my vision and my dream has been about, helping people see their future outside of consulting their past. Now, when you consult your past, you can only get what your past can show you. And if you've got a painful past, that's not what you need to be consulting in order to move into a new future. If you're moving into a new year, you want to move into a new year with expectations of something better. Even if you had an unbelievably awesome 2022, you take that momentum and you take it into 2023, but you are projecting and looking forward with anticipation and expectation. What are you expecting from your future? If you are identifying with your pain, whether you realize it or not, you're expecting more pain. Your pain is training you of what to expect from others. Your pain is training you not to trust. Your pain is training you to create distance. Your pain is training you to sabotage. Your pain is training you to literally be antisocial in spaces where people are actually trying to connect with you. Your pain is literally governing your decision making, and it's creating for you more pain. So what do you do? You've got to find a way to release it. The first thing you do is acknowledge it happened. The second thing you do is acknowledge the fact that doing all of the stuff you're doing, wallowing in your pain, making every moment about your pain doesn't change your pain. This isn't about being insensitive to pain. Trust me, this has been a very painful year for me. This has been one of the darkest times of my life. But what I refuse to do is I refuse to carry it like a badge of honor. I acknowledge it because people need to see the transparency and the humanity and the people that they're looking to for inspiration, for guidance, for instruction. They need to know that we're human. So I share it, but it's not something I walk around carrying. I'm not walking in every space, man. This sucks. That sucks. This going on. I can't believe this. That's not happening. I refuse to sit around and play the victim. So what I do is every day I wake up and the first thing out of my mouth is thank you. I'm creating the atmosphere for gratitude. I'm creating the atmosphere for elevation. I'm creating the atmosphere to be better. I understand that I am not going to avoid pain. Pain is a teacher. Pain is an indicator. Sometimes you feel pain because you're touching a flame. It's to keep you from harming yourself beyond what you're experiencing in that pain. It's an indicator that where you're at, you don't need to be. What you're doing, you don't need to be doing. Sometimes it's an indicator that something's not quite right. Your health needs to be attended to. Your emotions need to be attended to. Your relationships need to be attended to. It's an indicator. It's never meant to be the force that's going to guide your behavior and your response to what it's showing you. It's going to show you something that's not right. Pain, anger is going to show you something. Sadness is showing you something. These are emotions that we experience that are showing us something. Once we realize what it's showing us, it no longer has a purpose. It's not meant to be the governing force of how we respond to whatever we like. So when I experience pain, the pain says, okay, that's not right. Whatever that is. And then it's up to me to use my faith, my trust in who I am, my confidence in myself and God, in my relationship with God to say, I'm about to overcome this. I'm about to win in this. I'm about to do X, Y, Z. And then I'm elevating myself, and pain has shown me what it needs to show me. Pain has revealed to me what needs to be revealed. I'm not supposed to throw it on my back and carry it around. And that's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you shouldering pain and carrying it into 2023. I want you to process it. I want you to look at it and say, man, you know, that happened, that happened, that happened, whatever it is. This is how I felt about it, but this is what 2023 is going to be about. This is what the future that I'm going to walk into is going to be about. There are going to be other challenges in front of me, but like this one, I will overcome it. I'm built for this. You've got to develop a mindset that is understanding of the fact that you cannot circumvent pain. You cannot escape it. You're not going to get around it. You will encounter it. You are going to experience it. What you cannot do is take it at a level that you identify with it, where pain is the thing that you identify with. What happened to you in this year? What happened to you in 2012? What happened to you when that's the whole thing you identify with? It doesn't mean that it's gone and it never crosses your mind. What it means is it's a past memory. It happened, you're done with it, you're moving forward, you're going after things. It's hard to hold on to a whole bunch of stuff and go after the things you want. The more you hold on to it, the more weight you're pulling, and the harder it is to move. You've got to release some things in order to take hold of some things. When your hand is full of painful memories, there's no room for you to take hold of joy. There's no room for you to take hold of enlightenment. There's no room for you to take hold of hope. You're carrying all the things that burn you, all the things that pierce you, all the things that hurt you. You're carrying them, and you're getting constantly poked by things you should have set down a long time ago. You are at a point now where you have the power to speak into your future. You have a power to speak over your circumstances. You have a power to declare healing. It says you shall declare a thing and it shall be established for you. I'm not telling you there's this incantation or this happy magic moment. What I'm telling you is what you focus on, you feel. What are you speaking? Are you speaking despair? Are you speaking pain? Are you speaking hopelessness? Or have you decided that I'm going to speak power? I'm going to speak elevation. I'm going to speak a breakthrough in whatever I've been experiencing. I'm going to elevate myself and move into a place that is more indicative of my design. I'm not going to allow an experience in my past to crush me to the point that I cannot function in my design, because my design is still intact. It may be a little marred, it may be a little dusty, it may be covered with a little dirt, but it's still functional. And I'm going to learn how to operate in my design. I'm going to put this pain down and I'm going to pick up hope. I'm going to put this pain down and I'm going to pick up joy. I'm going to put this pain down and I'm going to pick up anticipation. I'm going to put this pain down and I'm going to pick up power. When I'm working with my clients, the idea is to identify the inhibiting forces in their life that are holding them back. Frustration, pain, doubt, all of the things that do not function well when you're trying to achieve success. They anchor you. They mar the idea of faith. They arrest any thoughts of a better situation, a better future, because they are constantly creating thoughts that are flowing through your mind, and these thoughts are becoming things. See, if I can get into your thought patterns, I can see what you're thinking and how it's manifesting itself and becoming things and situations and circumstances in your life. So then we say we've got to replace this thought with a thought that is full of hope. We need to replace this thought with a thought that is full of high anticipation and expectation of something super phenomenal in your future. You've got to start to be able to speak. And then uh, the Bible says that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So then if I can get my subconscious, my thoughts in order on a subconscious level to where now I'm feeding my subconscious positive thoughts, then they are going to produce what? Positive words, which means my self-talk about my circumstances will change. I'll stop saying things like I can't win for losing. I'm never going to get out of this. I'm going to be single all my life. I'm going to be tortured all my life. I'm going to be poor all my life. I'm going to be mistreated and handled. It's my lot in life. No, then I'm going to start saying that I'm more than a conqueror. I'm going to start saying that I have the ability to step out. I'm going to say, not only can I have abundance, I am abundant. I am abundant by my very existence. Inside of me is a gift God gave me. And in that gift is exceptional. In that gift is phenomenal. In that gift is extraordinary. There's something inside of me waiting to come out. I'm going to put this pain down, and I'm going to open up the door and the gates of my heart, and I'm going to allow the gifting to flow out. That's what I want you to take into 2023. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare succumb to the pain. I'm not saying that the pain can't be intense. It can be extremely intense. I'm not saying that the pain can't be disruptive. It will be very disruptive. What I'm saying is you can't allow the pain to control your life. You can't allow the pain to control your destiny, your future. You're going to have to take control of the helm of your life. You're going to have to sit up and say, yes, I've been through it, but I'm not going to carry it with me. Yes, it didn't feel right, but I'm not going to carry it with me. Boy, that really truly hurt, but I'm not carrying it with me. I'm going to take the lesson from it. I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to make decisions based off of what I learned. But what I will not do is I will not carry my pain and inhibit my elevation. Be thankful. Learn how to find a way to say thank you. I'm telling you, when you say thank you, when you're able to hold your head up and you're able to say thank you, it's real hard to be negative. It's real hard to be sad. It's real hard to be angry. When you're walking in gratitude, gratitude closes the gate to negative emotions. Gratitude sits up and points you in the direction of something positive. Learn how to be grateful. Learn how to be thankful. Look, I'm getting out of here, but I really wanted to share that with you. And as I announced at the beginning of this video, I have an unbelievable offer that's only good until the end of this year. And I want people to take advantage of it. For the first 10 people who take it, or until the end of Saturday, which is the 31st, the end of the year, I am offering my platinum package at the price of my bronze package, but I'm gifting a second platinum package for free. The information is in the description box. So that means for the price of a bronze package, you're going to get 2 platinum packages valued at almost $28,000. That's not where it ends. You can either gift the second one to someone else, and you can have an accountability partner. You can take this year-long journey with me with someone else, or you can hold on to that second one, and you have 2 options at the end of completing the first package. You can take it and say, okay, I want to do another year, which people often do with me, is extend. Or you can sit up and say, I want to cash this extra one in for a 50% refund. And yes, it's mad crazy. Yes, it don't make no kind of mathematical sense. There are people who need to be touched who won't take that jump. I want you to take that jump. You invest in me, I'm investing in you. We're going to walk this thing out together, me and you, for a year. I promise you, you will not be the same person this time next year. I promise you that. Never had a person who was. Never. I know what I'm doing. I've spent years and years and years honing my craft and making sure that I reach people. I take my authentic gifting, which is also gifted towards that, and I am committed to achieving change in the people I work with. You are not going to just fall into the life you desire. You're not just going to overcome the traumatic experiences of the past. You're not just going to achieve some sort of utopia by sitting there wishing for it. You're going to have to take the reins of your life. You're going to have to take the reins of your personal sovereignty. You're going to have to make decisions to move into it. This is my challenge to you. Take advantage of this opportunity. We're talking about two $14,000 packages for the price of one bronze package, which is $29.97. At the end of the first completion, meaning this time next year, you can give that second package away immediately or anytime during the process. You can give it away to somebody you want to gift it to. Maybe it's somebody you love and care about, want to share with. Maybe it's a spouse. Maybe it's one of your children. Maybe it's your bestie or whatever. Or maybe you just see somebody going through it and say, this is my gift from God, from me and God to you, whatever. Or you can hold it until this time next year after you complete and say, Doc, I want to go another year. Or you can say, Doc, I want to cash this in and get a 50% discount, which means you're coming in now at what, $1,400 for a $14,000 dollar package. And if you haven't worked with me, these videos don't come close to the experience of sitting down, because then I'm sitting down with you. It's just me and you. I'm not talking to the masses. I'm not generalizing statements. I'm looking into your life. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. We're going to do a DISC assessment. We're going to do a personality assessment. We're going to do a vision assessment. We're going to talk about goals. We're going to set goals. We're going to create a personal advancement plan and program. We're going to follow it. We're going to reevaluate it. We're going to sit down. We're going to hammer through it. You're going to also have emergency crisis access to me. So even when it's not your scheduled time, something going on, hit me up. We're going to work it out. This is for an entire year. My success rate is through the roof because I'm good at what I do. This is your opportunity. Yes, it requires a sacrifice. Yes, it requires an investment. I remember Jim Rome saying, God, may he rest in peace. I remember Jim Rome saying that the winners in this world are those who invest in themselves and their education, advancing themselves. You're going to have to some point say, you know what, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm not the person. I'm good at what I do, though. I am one of the best at what I do. And I get results. And I have a legitimate and authentic concern for the people I work with. It's not just about the money, obviously, because I would not be making this offer. It's about touching lives. It's about healing. It's about hope. It's about escaping the crushing force of trauma, of pain, of past failures. It's about moving into a world where you can now experience the true force of your gifting, the true force of your calling, the true force of your purpose. It's for you to step out and become what you were designed to be. You were never designed to be average. You were never designed to move through the maze of mediocrity. You were designed to master your gift and touch this world and live in a phenomenal space that you fulfill the design. When you don't fulfill the design, you insult the designer. And that's something I had to learn, that no matter what I accomplish in this world, and no matter how many people patted me on the back, if I wasn't living in my purpose, if I wasn't living at the level of my design and functioning in what I was designed to do, I was never going to have a sense of fulfillment. It was when I decided, okay, this is where I start to pour into people. Did I start to get that sense of fulfillment? Let me help you. On that note, look, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Again, unpack the pain, put it down. Walk into 2023 with an anticipation of much more, with an anticipation of greater, with an anticipation of phenomenal. That's my challenge to you. You guys have an unbelievable remainder of your day. I'm out.